149, it's a 33149. If heaven were a cake, I live on a slice. The people living here call it paradise. I've traveled the world by boat, plane, and train, but nothing can compare to keep Biscayne. We got the 3-1-4-9, it's a 3-3-1-4-9. The 3-3-1-4-9. Welcome to the 3-3-1-4-9. This is Pop 2 coming at you from my new studio, new location. I'm in my combination man cave / Pop 2 studio, or the 3-3-1-4-9 studio. And what we're going to do today on this edition of the 3-3-1-4-9 is we're going to introduce a new segment. And here it is, folks. Shower time. Shower time with Pop 2. Okay, so it's just supposed to start. I get the shower, and you listen while I wash poopy off my butt. No, I don't have any poopy off my butt, really. I'm not that disgusting. Come on. I wipe my ass and I take it out. Unlike some people, apparently, you ever been to a public restroom? Oh my God, what you find in those places? Holy moly! I honestly think that some of you guys out there purposely pee on the toilet seat. I mean, you go into one of these toilets, it looks like leopard skin. It's just got big, giant yellow stains everywhere, and black ones, like it's been there for a while. Like mold has grown on these seats. It's such a terrifying seat that nobody would ever approach sitting on that thing. You know, besides, we're working on a piece of art here apparently, and I come along, what do? If I gotta take a dump, I'm wiping that seat up. And hopefully they have those paper condoms that you stick on, because I'm gonna have to pile up a bunch of those. I'm gonna have to sit down about 12 high. Then I wet the seat, and what happens is it turns to like a paper mache, so you get a new shield. What you have to do is with what I call the tutu-doos, which are those little tubes that hold the paper, you got to get a few of those, and you got to stick those together with that paper mache. So this is quite a long process. But then you got to use this very long tube that you created from the tutu-doos, attach it to the hand dryer, and you have to run back and forth, hit the hand dryer, and with the other side of the hose, dry off this paper mache toilet seat. Once you've gotten it good and dry, you can apply the second layering of paper condoms, and they now form a seat. Then you gotta wait for some dude to come in, because still, you're not sitting on that chair. Unless you get a little more protection. What you have to do is you gotta whack the first guy that comes in over the head with whatever you can find in there. Make sure he's out cold, then take his pants off, and use the pants as your final layering before you sit your ass in that toilet and take a dump. So, if you're looking for a bathroom serial killer, I'm your prime suspect. By the way, thank you so much for you new subscribers out there. Pow Pow is on the job. She's been working as my marketing individual. And we have gone, as I indicated, that I had 10 subscribers by the beginning of the year. Well, we're 20th January as I'm doing the recording of this. Today we have 30 subscribers, so we've tripled, that's right, tripled our viewership. And I don't even know how many views, we're working on views. I'm up to over 800 friends. The news is starting to spread, and I want to thank you guys for subscribing, first of all. And if you haven't yet, get on it already. Just hit the freaking subscribe button above my head if you're watching YouTube. And if you're watching Facebook, take a moment. In fact, I discovered a little secret. You don't even have to go to YouTube. All you have to do is, if you have a search engine, Yahoo, Google, whatever, type the words the 33149, THE, numbers 33149, all together, no spaces, in your search engine, and right up top, second or third link down, you'll see the 33149 channel.
You click on it, takes you to the YouTube site. Presto bammo. Guess what? You're in. Click on the video. You see the subscribe button above my head now? Click on it. That's all you have to do. It's pretty simple. If you don't have an account on YouTube, check out my last video. It'll show you how to set up a YouTube account. It's very simple and it's free. I have a request that I'm going to fulfill today from Son 2, my firstborn. They said, Pop Too, you know, long before you did this show, you used to write a lot of poetry. Why don't you do some of your poetry? I will do some of my poetry. As you know, in many of the episodes, I start off the show with some sort of rhyme that I've come up with. These poems are from a few years back. They all have special meaning. Some of them I entered into contests. I actually won a few contests. Lucky me. Today's show, I recited a little poetry. To all those who experience the aches and pains of love gone bad, here it goes. Love's traffic light. Love's opaqueness shields the yellow, oblivious to a warning bellow. Love can blind you with its flood, while streetlights are red of blood. The lies, the truth are all mixed in as the traffic worsens. Emotions bend. Left lane, right lane, it's all the same. Differences in the sexes are not to blame. Straights and not-sos, too, feel the pain. We all glance up to look for change, as if instinctive or deranged. The heavens send a flying dove. Witness below the wreckage of love. Love's spirit can focus our puzzled minds, guiding us through the troubled times. The accident shall one day clear. May take a month, week, or year. Passion will burn and clean the scene. Love's traffic light will turn green. Ignorance and arrogance. Once upon a time, we bled all the sick who fell ill. That's the way it was, an egotistical kill. Of course, then it was accepted as the way to good health. Later to find it was dangerous. Then the errors became stealth. It seems hope to knowledge is bridged by impatience. This path has no sights, and it must feed on grievance. Our rush to know it drives us past the knowing of it. Because sometimes to get it, you just gotta stop and sit. So think about it, for which you are so sure. Is it that a lover's the cure? Is it your education that makes you so bright? Why teach what you know, then drink through the night? Is it your faith, your God, or your not one that's it? Like 2,000 years of Bible truths where evolution can't exist. Where your right to choose isn't the right you can have. Where constitutional slave owners envisioned a 44 mag. Is it the scientists we trust, who never finds a cure, only creates addicting drugs and tell us they're pure? Is it beauty found on the woman on a catwalk, then vomits her meal and takes breath mints to talk? We all want it now, but it's not all. We learn it, so why do we make it law? We have to know by now that it has its flaw. Like speaking without a tongue or missing a jaw. We are so ignorant, but too arrogant to see. Missing all life's rings inside life's tree. It's only bark, I tell you, and you can see it. Nothing inside, stupid, but the wood to forget. We find it, then teach it to see how it works, then teach it to others while they buy all its quirks. Because we have to trust the smart ones with it. After all, we've declared them smart, then praise their wit. We are so ignorant in what is yet to unfold, and arrogant with the little knowledge we hold. What it is what we say it is, and then it is. And if He made the universe, then it has to be His. We are ignorant of our arrogance, it's sad to say. Humanity's history repeats this never-ending play. God, I pray to you to open our spiritual eye, to see it, because it's not law, it's something to try.